into our special interview. We were hoping to have him last week, had a scheduling conflict, no big deal. Very happy to welcome him on the show now. As I said many times, do a lot of interviews, but I was personally looking forward to this one. This was one of my favorites growing up. He was in the main event of the very first live wrestling I ever went to as a kid. So proud to be talking, and welcome to the show, Jake the Snake Roberts. Jake, how are you?
I'm wonderful, man. How you guys doing?
We're doing well, Jake. Thanks for joining us. I know you're constantly keeping yourself busy down there in the accountability crib, and I want to start off talking to you. It's kind of amazing how life comes full circle, isn't it? I mean, you helped train DDP and get him into wrestling, and now he's helping you in this whole new life.
No joke, man. It's just been an awesome thing to happen. Just it's one of those storybook things, man. You couldn't have wrote this, if the writers at WWE could have wrote this, they'd be a whole lot better off. But, this is a dream come true, man, getting sober, getting clean. And actually, it's just so amazing because I'm not being tormented like I thought I would be. I've tried to get clean before, and it was brutal, man. It just wasn't right. And the difference being today is this whole thing with DDP yoga, man. I mean, I hate to think that yoga's what helped me get clean, but there it is, man. I got to say it, DDP yoga has helped me clean up because, you start your day and you do it, and you can see endorphins going through your body, and my mind clears up. My mind's not being twisted and pulled on and tugged on and ripped on and because that's what addiction does. It works in your head, and next thing you know, you're taking that wrong trip down the wrong street. So to be able to do the workout, and I'm not able to do a full workout because I've had the shoulder surgery, but I do the leg workout, and I get a lot of movement in the upper body. I just can't, I can't drop down and do a push-up. I go into plank position and hold it. But, man, it's been a godsend for not only for me, but for my family, too, man, because they're just blown away at the transformation I've made. Man, not only do you hear my voice and know that it's right, but to see me, it's like, holy crap, Dad, you haven't looked this good since forever. I'd say 94, 95, I looked like this.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question for you, Jake. Is not only look, but I guess just shape and cardio and or stepping into a ring. When was the last time you think that you felt this confident and strong about yourself?
I'd say 90, 94, 93 maybe.
Okay.
I'll tell you this right up front, man. Each day it keeps coming in my mind. I will be back in the ring. I will make an impact somewhere, and I'm really looking forward to getting out there. Not so much for my wrestling career, but for all those people out there that are struggling with addiction, those people that are struggling with being overweight, those people that think that they're down and out. You don't have to be down and out, man. There is a way out. There is hope. There are dreams that can be filled. And doing DDP yoga, man, is the secret to all of it. I mean, I started the workouts, and a lot of it, it's not just a workout. It's a life-changing thing, man, because the stuff in my body now completely different than the food that I was eating before. I didn't understand all this gluten and the problems with dairy products getting into your system and, hurting me with arthritis that I have. I first got here, I couldn't curl. My hands were curled. My toes were curled under. I had problems walking. I couldn't straighten my fingers out, but guess what? I'm doing it today, man. And, all those meds those doctors were giving me to help me with those problems, they've been thrown to the wayside, too. And what I'm doing different is what I eat. I'm gluten-free, I'm dairy-free. I was worried about that because I love cheese, but guess what? There's goat cheese and there's sheep cheese, and that sheep cheese is just unbelievably awesome, man. And, just to wake up in the morning and get in the hot tub and get my body loosened up. And I sit out here in the hot tub and I look to the skies and I think, man, it's a sweet life. And 7 months ago, man, I was I'd have cursed you out and told you to get the hell away from me. I mean, I was in such a horrible spot mentally and physically, and I didn't think there was any way out. I'd have bet my ass on it, man. I guess I'd lost my ass again.
Jake, you've been very open and very you've been very responsible in the past in other interviews. You've been very open about saying that you've screwed up, that you were the one. Nobody made you drink, nobody made you do drugs. That was your choice. Do you think?
I liked it.
Right,
yeah, it was fun.
Right. Well, and what I'm curious is, today we see in the wrestling business a much cleaner business, a much cleaner locker room. The drug use, whether it be steroids, whether it be recreational drugs, everything is much more tamed down, and especially in WWE, it's monitored. Do you think that if you came up in the business today versus 20, 30 years ago, do you think that you would have had to deal with the same personal problems?
I don't think so. I don't think I would have made it as far as I did. My problems weren't just drugs and alcohol. I had a lot of mental problems, man, that I'm still working on. And thanks to WWE, I'm getting the counseling that I need. I'm having the therapy that I need. Things happen to you in life, man, and you shove them in a box and you hide them because they hurt. You don't want to deal with them. There's a lot of anger, there's a lot of shame involved, and you put them away and you hide from that stuff. But, you may think that it's gone or you've hidden it away, and that's done, but it's not done. Bottom line is, anybody that's listening out there, if you've got problems, if you've been through something that you're ashamed of, know this. The only way you're going to get past that is to deal with it, accept it, own it, and seek some help, man. There's nothing wrong with getting help. There's nothing wrong with, doing hand abuse, man. I take hand abuse now when I go on the road. Not because I think I'm going to drink. It's just because, if I was going to war, chances are I'd put on armor. Chances are I'd carry a gun. So I'm arming myself, to stop those weak moments. Once you become an addict, man, you got to be responsible. And that doesn't work with addiction, being responsible. Are you serious? Today, I see the guys out there, they're clean, they're sober, God bless them. I know that, they've cut down their work schedule quite a bit because, I'll tell you the truth, man, there's no way in hell anybody could have made it back in the day without doing some type of drug, whether it be, steroids to help your body heal. I don't think steroids are a bad thing. They're a bad thing when they're abused. I mean, they didn't come up with the idea of steroids and make that product for people to hurt themselves. And, if you abuse anything, it's going to have an adverse reaction. Whether it's alcohol, sex, or food, or whatever. There are times that steroids are needed on people, and hell, I'm getting to the age now. 60. I'm getting close to 60. I got a birthday coming up. I'll be 58. I'm seeing doctors and stuff that say, "Hey, Jake, you're not far away from needing some help with this or that, just to keep your drive going." God bless everybody that can do it and stay clean, because it's not easy. It's not easy being in the spotlight and having to respond, being responsible not to do the wrong thing. And there were times in the past that I took these pills, I took those pills, and at the time I felt like I had a reason for doing them, and I probably did. Whether it be pain pills or anti-inflammatories or sleeping pills or whatever. But when you start abusing them, man, you've opened up a whole other can of beans, man, and abuse of anything is bad for you.
Jake, give me a career highlight, and I mean in your wrestling career. Give me a moment that you always something that you always hold on to, that you say that was that was a damn good moment. Was it WrestleMania 3?
Yeah,
What?
I've been blessed with so many moments, man. Whether it be WrestleMania 3 with Alice Cooper or wrestling Andre the Giant. I mean, there's something I'd have never thought of, man. And for him to bend enough to to make it a competitive match. I mean, just get real for a moment. Can you whip Andre's ass? Hell no. Is Andre afraid of snakes? Hell no. But he did it for entertainment and, wrestling Ricky Steamboat, wrestling Ronnie Garvin. Those are magic moments in a life, man. And I had so many magic moments, man. And, thank God that me getting clean now, I'm actually able to look back and watch old film and remember parts of it. I was just inducted into the Cauliflower Alley Hall of Fame out in Vegas, man, and that was certainly a great, great moment for me because, right or wrong, the things that I did outside the ring, I always performed.
Absolutely.
I gutted it. Vince McMahon once told me, we really can't stand about you if we don't know when you're high and when you're not. Well, Vince, maybe I've never been straight. I don't know. I'm just thankful to have survived all that. And I am so thankful that Diamond Dallas Page threw that hook out to me. Now, don't misunderstand me. I've had to do all the work. Scott Hall is doing all the work to stay straight, to stay clean. Somebody might open the door and let you in, but you still got to do the right thing, man. And when you go to bed at night, you get on your knees and you pray and you thank God for the moment, man. Those are the right things, and going to see a therapist. Okay, am I crazy? Yes, I am. I'm crazy about getting straight, man. And this thing with with DDP Yoga is helping me in a way because I get such a high not only doing DDP Yoga, but going shopping and, somebody will recognize me and, she's the same thing, blah, 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 blah. And that gives me a platform to talk to them about DDP Yoga, to introduce them to that. I just had a young lady come over here today, and she worked out with us, man. She sweated, she grunted, she yelped, she did it all, man, but she did it. And here's a girl that was 325 pounds, coming out of high school. And she'd been in a bad car wreck. And I actually seen her at the physical therapist office when I was having my shoulder therapy. And I met her and I'd say, we do this DDP yoga thing. If you're interested in getting healthy and helping your body recover from your injury and helping your life. And she came over, man, and before she left, she just came over and gave me a great big hug. She goes, "Thank you so much. I know this is going to help me tremendously." Because she's a beautiful young girl that is eating the wrong foods. It's America, brother. Let's get it at McDonald's. Or I shouldn't say names, but those places, man. And, it's fast food, but it's also not healthy. And you get caught up in it. You don't have time for it. Well, what you need to do, you need to take time and take care of your body first. That's something we've never done, in my life. Hurry up and go. You got to scrap something on the run. If you don't put the right fuel in your car's not going to run. And I'm putting the right fuel in my body, man, and it amazes me each day, man. I'm able to do more with my body than I could in the 90s. And I'm wondering what's going to happen 6 months from now, man, whenever the shoulder, they had to cut 3 bone spurs out of it. And one of them was over 2 inches long, The doctor said, "You got the record for bone spurs." Well, I guess that's a good thing. Okay, I'll take that. But then they also had to go in and do a thing called refracturization, where they drilled like 100 holes in the shoulder and just scraped it because of all the arthritis. And the option, if this doesn't work, is a shoulder replacement. In the day, 6, 7, 8 months ago, if you just said, "Jake, you're looking at a shoulder replacement," my reaction would have been, "I need to go get some dope, get some drink. I'm pissed off. I'm hurt. I'm angry." So that's what I do. That's how I deal with things. In other words, I'm not dealing with it. I'm just trying to forget it and shove it over in the corner and just keep on going. That does not work. That does not work for anybody. So today, it's okay. You're looking at that. So what are you going to do about it? Well, I could cry. I could pout. I could sit on my fat rear end and do nothing. But today it's not like that for me. I'm going to a physical therapist. I'm actually doing the stuff they asked me to do. You know, I mean, it's hard for me because I go in here and there's a guy that's 30 years old telling me how to rehab my body. I'm looking at him going, kid, I know more about this shit than you ever know. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Sorry about that.